Hello everyone, once again. So today we're going to be making an AI generated soap recipe. So here we have this. I separated these chemicals. These are our soakable chemicals, and these ones are not our soakable chemicals. So first, on our soakable chemical, we have our caustic soda, we have our STPP, we have our soda ash, we have our SLS, we have our, then on the other side we have our citric acid. This is methyl paraben, which is our preservative. We have our sodium sulphate, we have our Texapon, we have Nitrosol. Then here, this is my perfume. In this container I mixed mango and lemon. Then here, this is hydrogen peroxide. This is the foam booster, the local one, the one that they make. This is not cocoa amide, it is not cocoa betaine. Just when you go to where they sell liquid soap chemical, you tell them foam booster. So that's that one. And this is sulphonic acid. This is ethanol. And then we'll have different colors here. So the first thing we're going to do will be to, and then we have our 12 liters of water. So this production is for a 12 liter production. We'll have our turning stick. So the first thing I'm going to do is to turn out water to dilute our caustic soda. So this is 1 liter of water. Of water. So this is our caustic soda. So I can't pour it and video at the same time, so I'm going to pause. So I have poured it, so I'll just mix it. So the water is a bit blue because of the color on my hand when I touched the colors. So just mix it well, and we're going to set this overnight. It's currently 8:45 p.m. so I'm going to soak the soakable ingredients and leave them till tomorrow. Then I'll make my soap. I'll start making my soap tomorrow. So we have mixed this, so we're going to set that aside. So the next one we're going to mix is our soda ash. So like before, I'm going to take another one liter of water. Well, I'll use 1.5. So 1.5 for the soda ash. So mixing it, we're going to mix it well, mix it very well, and also set aside for it to dissolve overnight. The reason why I'm doing this is so that by tomorrow, when I start mixing my soap, it will take lesser time to mix because the water, it has basically dissolved on its own. So by tomorrow, this water should be transparent or almost transparent. So the next one we want to soak now is our SLS. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to use 1.5 liter of water to soak my SLS. So 1.5 liter of water to soak my SLS. So I've added my SLS to the water. I will also leave this overnight to dissolve. By tomorrow morning, it's going to be transparent. It's going to be transparent. So okay, so I'll set that aside, and then the next one I'll be mixing is my STPP. So for my STPP, I'm going to mix it in this container. So I've run out of containers, so I'll just use them. I'll use about 700 ml of water, so if it can contain. Okay. Yes. So I'll use this to dissolve my STPP and set it overnight. So all these chemicals will be left overnight. Tomorrow I will start the production. This is a 12-liter production. So this soap ingredient initially is for a 10-liter, but when I first made it, it was so thick I had to dilute it further. So you can start out with your 10 liters and see if you like how thick it is. If not, you dilute it with 2 extra liters of water, or gradually till you get the consistency you want. So but for me, I am making a 12 liters production. So it's about past 12 in the afternoon the following day. So let's say we have left our chemicals for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, about 15 hours now. And that's because I had other things doing. So now I'm going to continue mixing. The first thing we're going to mix is our Nitrosol. So I'm going to pour in some of our water. Pour in some of our water, not all. Pour in some of our water. So we're going to mix our Nitrosol. Remember, we are trying to produce 12 liters of soap. This recipe is an AI generated recipe for 10 liters. However, just when you do yours, you see how, if you like how thick it is. So this is we're dissolving our Nitrosol. Dissolving our Nitrosol. So we're going to dissolve our thing. We're going to mix it very well. We're going to mix it very, very well. So we are done mixing our Nitrosol. We are done mixing our Nitrosol. So the next thing we are going to mix now is our Texapon and our Sulphonic acid. So I'm going to keep this aside. So I'm going to keep this aside. So we're going to mix our Texapon and our Nitrosol now. So to mix it well, we'll first add in some water. We'll add in some water. What is it? And then we'll pour our Texapon. And then we're going to put our sulfonic acid in the mixture. So we're going to mix our Texapon and sulfonic acid. So the reason why we're mixing the two of them together is to dissolve the Texapon. If not, the Texapon takes time to dissolve in water. So the sulfonic acid is going to help it to dissolve faster. Don't know if you can see what I'm doing. So add a little bit of water. It's going to take a while to dissolve. Plastic spoon. That's Jerome's type of takeaway spoon. While I'm trying to ensure that it's dissolved dissolve fast is so that it doesn't affect, so that it does not affect the transparency of the spoon. I said take away spoon, plastic spoon. As you can see, the color is changing. So I want to be sure that there is no Texapon at the corners of the bucket. So this is the texture. This is the texture of our dissolved Nitrosol. Our dissolved Texapon and sulphonic acid. So this is ready. It's ready for us to add into our main soap production. So we'll bring this bucket back. Okay, we'll bring it back. Then first of all, mix it up. So we'll add this. We'll add this a little bit and mix. This is where this spoon is going to come in handy. If you're wearing gloves, you can rinse this out and then use your hand to sweep it. But as I'm not wearing gloves, I don't want to take that chances of hurting myself. So we are going to mix this thoroughly before we add in our next ingredient. Give her her plate. So mix it very well. incorporated. So I'm mixing this vigorously because I'm using a big bucket. And this is, I think this is like 50 liter. This is a 50-liter bucket if I'm not mistaken, for a 12-liter production. So after this, the next thing we are going to add is our soda ash. So this is our soda ash from yesterday that we dissolved in water. You can see it's transparent now. So I'm going to pour that in. Rinse our bucket out a bit. So and then we mix again. Oh, it's getting thicker. I'll still come back to mixing this, but first I want to mix our sodium sulfate. We're going to mix our sodium sulfate in some water. Let me put this in. So our sodium sulfate. Sodium sulfate. So we have mixed that. Let me go back to mixing the production. So we're going to add our This mixing is a good way to get some arm workout. So, okay, so after this, our next ingredient is our SLS. Or dissolved SLS water. So that's our dissolved SLS. I'm going to mix again. The next thing we're adding adding is our STPP. So our STPP. As you can see, they are all transparent. So I'm going to mix it in case there's anything settled under. Any chemical settled under. Serious workout. So our next ingredient is our foam booster. This is our foam booster. This is our next ingredients. Leave her. Give it to her. So that's our foam booster we just added. So the next thing we're adding now is our caustic soda. This is our lime solution. Our lime solution. Yes. So we've added our lime solution. So we've added our caustic soda. The next thing we'll be adding is our hydrogen peroxide. Remember, I said this is an AI generated recipe. So this hydrogen peroxide was generated as a means of getting extra cleansing power. So I don't know the procedure if it will be added, although the AI said I should add it directly, but I'm not going to take that chances of spoiling the soap. So I'm going to mix it with some water before I add. Okay, so I've mixed it with some water, so I'll add it and we'll mix. Mix now. Mix it well. Okay. So the next one we're going to add now is our citric acid. Our citric acid. So this is our citric acid. This is how it looks. It looks like sugar grains. looks like sugar grains, but I'm going to dissolve it. She. So I've mixed. This is our citric acid. Our citric acid is a pH balancer to help balance the pH of the soap. So the next ingredient we are adding is ethanol. So this ethanol, we are going to divide it into two. This ethanol is also to ensure extra cleaning power of the soap. So we divide it by half. This is 200 ml of ethanol. This is 200 ml. So we're going to take 100 ml. We'll add it now. The remaining 100 ml will be added when we'll be used to dissolve our perfume, so as to help it last longer in your soap. So I added a little bit of water to the ethanol for adding. So we're going to mix again. Let's do the mix. Ethanol also serves as a preservative too, according to our AI. Serves as a preservative, serves as a whitening cleaning agent, and it also serves as a dissolving agent. So the next thing we'll be adding is our preservative, which is methyl paraben. This is our preservative, methyl paraben. Water. So this is our methyl paraben. We'll add that. So this is the last chemical we are going to add now. What is left now is our perfume, our ethanol that we use to dissolve our perfume, and adding color. That's all that is left for this soap production. So now I'm going to mix this soap thoroughly to ensure that all the chemicals combine together, and then I'm going to cover it with a cloth, not nylon, not the cover of this container, with a cloth, with a fabric, to enable the soap cure better and settle down better. So now I'm going to mix this soap thoroughly. the sulphonic that is remaining. I don't want to waste anything, so I'm bringing what is left there. The little that is left. Okay, so this is the next morning after mixing the soap. So this is the fabric I used to cover it. So this is our soap. This is our soap. Let me use a container so that you can see how transparent it is. This is it. You see how thick it is. This is how thick our soap is. So now we're going to mix our perfume, then we mix our color. Remember I told you that to mix our perfume, we will dissolve it with our ethanol perfume. So this is our soap, this is our ethanol. Our remaining ethanol, and this is our perfume. This is our perfume. So we're going to mix it together. We're doing this so that it doesn't liquefy our perfume. Are you seeing how the soap here has suddenly turned to water? So if you do that, if you pour these chemicals directly into your soap, it's going to liquefy your soap the same way. So we're doing this so that it doesn't change the texture of our soap. So now we're going to pour it in. I'm going to mix it. As you can see, our soap is still thick. So now we're going to add color. You add color as you like. Okay. You add a little bit, mix it and check if it's to your taste. We need more color. I need more color. I still want more color. But you have to be careful so that you don't use too much of the color. We are done with our AI generated recipe for our liquid soap. That's it. So this is the end result of our AI soup. So I got 15 liters total, which is 12-liter water measurement. You can see how transparent it is.